Welcome back, folks. I'm me, Phil Turrell. You're watching the Doom 2016 Let's Play. We're going into the Necropolis. So the Necropolis is going to be one of the shorter levels again, because really there's not a lot to do here. And unlike before, this time I actually did bring up the challenges. So our first challenge is a pin pops a balloon. You got to kill a mancubus with a pistol, 2 mounts to feed, kill 2 Kako demons with 1 shot. Wait for it, kill 10 demons with explosive barrels. So there's not a lot to really find here. There are 3 secrets, 2 elite guards, 1 field drone, and 1 argent cell located in this level. So there's not a huge amount of stuff to be had here. Let me fix my headset. So yeah, super short level to the point. So there's basically 11 exploration items, as I call them. That includes the data logs, secrets, all that stuff I mentioned before. Now, if you had upgraded your pistol, then you should have a pretty easy time taking out one of the mancubuses with your pistol. Something I probably should have done, but I didn't do, is I probably should have decided to weaken it with. I think I do weaken it with my other weapons. But yeah, totally a good spot right here for using the barrel. So pop that barrel with a single shot weapon, such as what I did right there with the assault rifle. Pistol could also work very good. And then right here, you're gonna find a data log area right here. So go ahead and take out that lost soul. There's gonna be lost souls. There's the mancubus. I'm gonna take out with my pistol. It's dead. Okay, right there, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to take this out with my pistol. No, this mancubus, it takes a lot to kill it with a pistol, so you gotta be a little bit patient. So weaken it with whatever weapon you want. Get it within. Man, I really miss the shield from Doom: The Dark Ages. Now getting hit with those flamethrowers. But yeah, just keep hammering it with the pistol, and of course, try to put some distance in between you and that mancubus. If I had upgraded the pistol, it probably would have done. Here, I'm over here looking. Is there any way I could upgrade my pistol? I haven't upgraded shite on this pistol. Um, it would have been very helpful. But yeah, just keep on shooting it with the pistol. You can use the charge shot. Charge shot would probably be better once it's in like glory kill range. But yeah, just get some distance between it and just keep shooting it. And eventually it will go down. It just takes a lot of ammo to kill a mancubus with, because the pistol is obscenely weak. There's no point in using this pistol once you get the first weapon in the game, which is the shotgun. But just keep pelleting it with ammo and eventually it'll go down. Here we'll get our Argent Cell. This is our last one of the game. I'm going to go ahead and use this one to upgrade my armor, I believe. So this will automatically fill up my armor, and this will put me at 150, and this makes my ammo be infinite. And I believe and I'm going to get that data log once I go in this area and I hit the switch. There's a switch I got to hit here. But yeah, be very careful here. Lure these enemies right into the range of this. Oh god, there's a pinky. That pinky just stole all my kills. Oh man, this music's so good. I keep saying that, but it is so good. I love this music so much. So right here, take out these Hell Knights, and it shouldn't be too difficult. Right here, I'm trying to use siege mode to like take them all out. I think I did. I got 2 for 1 right there. For the Gauss, I think I killed 3 enemies. I think with that, if I remember right. Oh man, so good, so good. Oh, the saber mancubus. But yeah, saber mancubuses. Gauss cannon is probably gonna be your best bet. As well as the chain gun, as always. Use your heavy munitions on this big boy. Of course, I gotta remember. Oh yeah, I gotta get the data log. That'd be very helpful, right? Take it away, Dark Lord. Well, that dude sounds absolutely fun. I'm sure that guy that's called I forgot. He has like a name. But anyways, the guy they're describing, he plays a very minor role in very minor role in Doom 2016, just basically giving us the Praetor armor behind the scenes. But he plays a much larger role in Doom Eternal, and also he's also in Doom: The Dark Ages. I don't know how much of a role he plays in Doom: The Dark Ages. I just know he's in there because he goes by his real name's also um, in used in Doom: The Dark Ages. I think you learn about it in Doom Eternal if I remember right. But we'll learn more about it if I ever decide to play some of the other Doom games. And if you like this game, let me know if you want me to play Doom Eternal or Doom Dark Ages. I might play Doom. I don't know. I really like Doom the Dark Ages so far more than Doom Eternal. But Doom Eternal has a wonderful story. Just the gameplay is not as good as this one. So anyways, here what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to line these Kako demons up that way I get siege mode it and take them out, and I did. So we took that out. So we got the accomplishment 2 mouths to feed. So really easy. What the hell's that laser? Just imagine like a predator noise. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I might try to find the predator sound effect. I might add it in there. Oh, crunch. Yeah. Okay, anyways, we're in a gauntlet, so I'm going to go ahead and stay silent now. Alright, so with that, we finished that gauntlet. There's switches here to open up the classic Doom map, so make sure you hit that. This one's one of the more obvious ones, I think, because it's just in a very well lit area. Go here, there's nothing there. And then we can examine our map, and we can figure out what the Doom classic Doom map is. So we got to backtrack just a little bit, not very far. But here we can also get the auto map, so we can fill out our map as well. So go back this way and then head to the right, and then this will open up the next classic Doom map. And this one will be, which one's this one? I mean, this is also the Necropolis, I believe, from the older Doom games. No, the House of Pain. Sorry, the House of Pain from the original Doom. But that's really all there is in here. I don't think there's anything secret wise in here. There's nothing nifty. I feel like the later levels, they kind of hold out on giving you good items. Like the earlier Doom levels, they gave you, I think one of them gave you a freaking mega health, which is insane, which is very good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's pretty insane they gave you like a mega health. But yeah, we got the gold skull, yellow skull, mini skulls, and then now we can continue on into the next area, which is going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of gauntlets, so freaking awesome. And that's one of the things I actually like about this level. There's just a lot of good gauntlets in it. I think the other level that kind of comes close is the next level after that, which happens to be my favorite level in this game. But yeah, how do y'all like Doom? I don't know, sound off below. I'm very interested in what y'all think about Doom. But here's another gauntlet room, so let's go ahead and take them away now, or take them out, shall we? All right, that was a pretty quick gauntlet, but yeah, um, man, something about this room like kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I guess because there's a blood pool in the middle and there's like all these pillars. It's almost like there's. It reminds me of the water temple in a way, the boss room that you fight the boss in the water temple. Except there's blood, there's not water. In a way, it just kind of reminds me. I don't like the water temple so much, not because it's quote unquote hard or difficult or anything. It just I don't know. The idea that there's a temple like so deep under a lake, is pretty. I don't know. It kind of bothers me in a way, in a heebie-jeebie kind of way. But water temple not very difficult level Ocarina of Time. It's just the idea of being like underwater and like you just gotta keep rising the water level up and down. It just I don't know. I honestly don't know how to swim. And that's probably why. But water temple not a very difficult temple in my opinion. But it does give me the heebie-jeebies. Fun fact about Field 2 Row. So now we got to go and put these skulls up here, and then this will start to unlock the area. So put this blue skull here, yellow skull here. It'll open up these sections, and then we have to. I think we have to break them. No, we just. Well, I mean, we did break it right there, but we turned these locks, and then this will open up the area right below us. And we can descend even lower. But yeah, what's y'all's favorite Doom game out of the new trilogy? Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, or Doom the Dark Ages? I think I've played enough through Doom the Dark Ages right now. I think there's 22 missions if I read right. I'm not even halfway through it, but I am enjoying it way more than I have Doom Eternal. Nothing against Doom Eternal, like I said, it's still a fantastic game. Oh, we'll talk more about that here in a minute. Gauntlet time! Or maybe not. Here or Pinky. Okay, and that should be the end of the gauntlet. So if you want to proceed, go down. Something I've remembered, and that the second, not this gauntlet, but the one right before, I was staring like at a Kako demon about to like glory kill it, I think, and it just like spontaneously like exploded, or maybe I wasn't going to glory kill it, but literally I was going for it and it just spontaneously exploded. Like, nope, I'm out. Like just SD, bye. But yeah, that was very entertaining. No, that's what you think. I'm awake now. But yeah, it's very interesting about how these demons like view our character. Like they're just so freaking afraid of him to ever come out. They just like, hey, if you see the symbol, do not ever ever let this dude out. But that's one point added, or one more little. Well, we gotta do that 10 more times. We gotta kill 3 demons with 1 Gauss cannon shot for the siege mode. And when you get it, you can actually move during the siege mode, I believe. So that's our next collectible. This one is the chainsaw model teal guy. Now the last collectible is in a very, very well hidden spot if you don't pay very close attention. Ooh, that's a very nice skull shot right there. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this USB key from this elite guard. Talking to that skeleton. He's like, hey man, I'm dying. How's it? The skeleton's, oh yeah, you're dead. You're not talking to me. But now we have barrels of fun, so now barrels will not explode on us. And I don't know if that protection extends to like rockets and, you know, self-inflicted damage from rockets. So let's go ahead and hop over here. This will be our final field drone, I believe. Yeah. And so we get this, and it'll be remote detonation. This one I don't like very much. I'd rather just have the heat-seeking power up. Remote detonation, I don't really go out of my way to try to get the mastery challenge of it. I'm really glad that Doom Eternal, you get like tokens where you can automatically master it once you get the proper points upgraded, or use the proper amount of points to upgrade to start doing the mastery challenge. So you can just use that token and then automatically skip the weapon mastery challenge. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Oh man, he's still alive, that demonic voice. Alright, so gauntlet time. Alright, so that was quite the interesting gauntlet. I tried really hard, overly hard, to try to get the siege mode weapon point or weapon mastery challenge there. Harder than I should have. But thankfully we got the haste power up, which healed me instantly because I already had my power up tree like maxed out all the way. There's some BFG ammo if you need it. And there's going to be one more. I think this is where I get my weapon upgrade point for the barrels right here, I think, if I remember right. There's plenty of ammo here. Oh man, you got more music here, but it's not really a gauntlet. So Bear in the Hill right here. Just popping full of rockets. Popping full of rockets, Phil. Pass Phil. And honestly, out of all the Doom levels, ooh, there we go. A weapon point challenge. Wait for it. Completed. I think my favorite level is actually the next Doom level because it kind of adds. What the hell? That Bear in the Hell like literally just ran away. Like, oh fuck this! I'm not doing this. My favorite Doom level is probably the next one because it kind of. Not only is there like a lot of intense like gauntlets, but at the very end, you can tell that Doom guy isn't like I got some heartless, truly heartless person that just thinks about killing demons all the time. And it's such a good like character moment for him, for a person who does not talk in this game at all. Oh, what the hell? Who hit me? I was just enjoying my carnage streak. So right there, I killed 4 demons with my weapon before I put it away. Here I'm trying to do it again. So that's 2, but I think at this point the gauntlet's over. That you can call that a gauntlet. I don't think I would call that a gauntlet. It's not in a big wide open area, but I guess you could call it that. Alright, so here's our second to last exploration item. That'd be the next elite guard. So we can go ahead and leave now. Or we can just go ahead and get items. But let me go ahead and skip, fast forward all that. Got a bit of a weapon up challenge right there. Which I think that one's if you get armor, I believe. But everything's all upgraded except for the save and throw. So right here, there is a very interesting, very interesting collectible that you're going to get here. It's very well hidden. Very well hidden. You wouldn't think about doing it unless you just knew about it ahead of time, which this I actually had to look up when I first learned about it. So you shoot that symbol up there on the skull of that Titan, and then it'll launch this box. It's very Doom-esque. It'll explode, and you'll be able to get a collectible. And this model is, and this is our final collectible of the level. Which one is this one? This one is, where is it? The Gauss Cannon model hazmat guy. Pretty funny. Alright, so we get a little bit of a gauntlet here. So take it away, Pass Phil. I literally just elected to use the BFG 9000. Here, grab all this gear, grab all this stuff, make sure you're well prepared for what's ahead, because we got a series of boss fights up ahead. And no said series. I mean, it's really one boss fight, but there's multiple phases. So, collect everything you can, make sure that you're good. And that lovely thing on the ground is kind of like what we're fighting. This makes me think of the reptile fight in the original Mortal Kombat movie. When Reptile gets thrown into that statue and the statue animates and becomes the ninja reptile. This is what this reminds me of, this boss fight. And you'll see what I mean by it if you haven't played this game. So there's the Crucible, but of course we gotta prove our might. So this right here is our boss fight. And this boss fight, I forget what the name of it is. Let's see, it's Hellguard. It's a Hellguard. So, as you can see there, you gotta get to that little lizard snake looking thing inside of it, which is where I say, hey, this reminds me of the Mortal Kombat reptile fight. So, very interesting fight. This could actually be very hard depending if you're... So, of course, the barrier goes up, you can't hurt it, and right there I'm electing to not use siege mode because I want to move. That attack is going to be one of the trickier ones to avoid, in my opinion. So when the barrier's down, that's when you're going to go ahead and shoot it. Chain gun will probably be your best bet. I would go ahead and elect to use that mode. That way you can use the most damage. At the moment, I have infinite ammo, but that won't last forever. So make sure that you are doing as much damage as possible. That right there, what I think the way you got to dodge that, and I can still be wrong, is you have to wait for it to split, then you can double jump over it, I want to say. Or you double jump out of the way. I'm taking way too long to like shoot. I'm taking way. I guess I hurt myself with that rocket. So I guess the bubble, the upgrade for the barrels does not matter. Right here, since it's stunned, go ahead and use it. I should have really used the super shotgun at that distance. So right there. Ooh, right there, it's close. Or you can try to go in between the gap between the balls. But yeah, this is about it. This is the first phase of the boss fight. And I'm over getting super close when I don't need to. Right there, he'll use shockwave, jump over it. Again, be very careful with that. That attack is super difficult to avoid. And then just wait for him to drop the barrier. He'll drop the barrier when he's about to fight. Or do an attack, obviously. And otherwise, he's pretty much a pretty easy fight. If you can get some distance away when he does the ball split attack, it'll make it infinitely more easier to avoid because the attack will split off. It'll scatter a lot further the farther away you are. I'm probably stating the obvious right here, but that's okay. The Spinaroonie. That's not going to help you, dude. So BFG him away because that's what I want to do. Which is very stupid because I think when I fought this monster, I forgot, yeah, there's two phases here. So let's go ahead and take this thing away from him. We're going to crack the middle. And we destroyed the worm on the inside. Now, if were it so easy, we got to fight another one. And another one. So we got to fight two. So if one wasn't bad enough, we got to fight two of them now. Now the good thing, I don't think they keep their barriers up, so that's a good thing. But of course, there's double trouble. So make sure that you are very, very, very conscious where the other one is if you're playing on a higher difficulty. Now, thankfully, that one dropped BFG ammo, so I got another shot of BFG waiting. Oh, damn! It hits so freaking hard. And I want to say they share the same health bar. So once you like lower one, like the health bar down to half, I think you can glory kill one of them. So I think these are actually individually, they're weaker than the previous one. There we go. Just keep hammering, 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 hammering. Right there, I probably should have used my BFG right here because I probably could have gotten a lot of damage out from the two of them. Come on, get it, Phil. Get it. There we go. You go ahead and take it out now. So he's gonna punch over the casing. I'd like to imagine that's like how you would crack a shell like on a crab or something like that if you're very angry. Just freaking punch it, or any kind of shellfish. Okay, so now very easy. This one's almost dead. Like I said, these two they're just very difficult because you got so much stuff going at once. But it's not individually they're not stronger than the first one. So we're gonna rip this one off, and we're gonna grab this little guy here, and then we're gonna split him in half because you know what? That's just how we do things. Alright, so now we can get the Crucible. We've proved our might, so the Crucible should show up in the middle. Alright, and we got quite a bit of upgrade points for our weapons. So let's see how I spend them. Probably gonna end up spending them like on the rocket launcher or anything like I haven't done it to, like the pistol. Like of all the weapons, like of course I didn't upgrade the pistol, and I knew that challenge was coming up ahead. Let's grab this little stick here. Totally doesn't look crazy. Oh man, we get some of the Night Sentinels to see us off. You know what? This is gonna be a nice thumbnail image. I think I'm gonna use this as a thumbnail image. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure something crazy. And that's the end of the level, folks. So I'll catch you on the next exciting episode of Doom 2016. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and consider dropping a comment. It really helps the channel, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you, and see y'all.